Once again, we're back on Girl Talk. Nita Chief is here, and we're going to talk. We're here at Superior. In case you didn't know, we've been talking about animals and HVAC and staying comfortable and therapy and all that good stuff. But again, I always laugh. I always said you cannot use furniture and emergency in the same sentence. Okay, your husband's at World Market.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you can use HVAC, your air conditioner or your heat, and emergency in the same sentence. We were talking about with the flood that's been here, people who haven't had their air conditioning or their HVAC system, it's pretty challenging. We're not very patient about that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, with the weather like it is, especially even now, I mean, we're going to be like, this weekend we're going to be 86 again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
and 49 or 50 in the morning.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Quite a swing.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
How do you manage thermostat wise with that? What do you recommend?
Well,
Because I go HVAC,
Yeah.
heat.
Well, now mine at home is one that I can set both.
Oh.
And so I just set my temperature to where that it cools to like no colder than 75.
Okay.
Okay. And then at the nighttime, it's 73.
Is that what you do, 75
Yeah.
and 73?
Yeah.
What do you recommend for people who are out of town? Because there are so many people visiting to set their thermostat. Because I'll go in clients' houses and it'll be like 81, and I'm like, that's just too hot. I feel like
well,
it's
a lot
yucky.
of them, especially the out of town ones, they'll want to set it like around 78.
Is that too hot?
To me, it's too hot, but you have to think, you get renters sometimes in their houses that'll knock that thing down to 68.
Oh, that's
You know what I mean? Which
cool.
makes their bills really, really expensive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Their heating bills, and their cooling bills, and also it's got a good chance of freezing up the coils. So,
What does that mean?
Yep. Well, it all depends on the humidity and stuff that's outside, but if you've got your system and say you turn it on 68, you've got your air blowing, you've got the system, say like it's cold outside.
Got it.
Okay. And it's down to 68 before the heat kicks on. Okay. I can tell you from experience from mine.
Okay.
And that's what I'm telling you. I've learned a lot of that too, because being here and then working at home.
Right.
I watch mine and do it. And I'm one of the ones that got an older system.
Right.
But if you leave it at 68 degrees, it could freeze up. And it means what it is that air inside, when when your system kicks on your outdoor unit,
Yep.
the fan turns.
Yeah.
It's going to cause cold
Condensation
It's
and
going to
all that.
cause cold air. You see what I'm saying? There's going to
Yeah.
be cold air, and it doesn't matter if it's 40 degrees outside. Anytime that thing kicks on, whether it's putting out cooling air or heat,
Okay.
that fan's going to kick on
So
that
it
outdoor
literally-
system.
it literally
freezes. You
up.
get ice.
What
Yeah.
do you
Wow.
do?
Well,
Thaw it out?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, really?
normally, if it all depends on how much ice it is. We've got a way of de-icing them, unless the ice is like this thick.
Really?
Then we turn them off,
Okay.
turn the fan on,
Okay.
and it'll defrost itself, and
So-
then we go back and work on them.
So that's code for you call. you call Anita and Dave and get it
Yeah.
done that
Speaking
way.
of
That's so
that,
good.
most times people call you because their air's out. They're kind of in emergency. They're stressed
Exactly.
because their air is out. That happened
Yes.
to us recently, but we found we didn't do regular maintenance. So share with us the
yeah.
importance of regular maintenance, especially
Yeah.
now that the seasons are
We
changing.
talk about that a lot on
yeah.
here, don't
I mean,
we?
whether it's air conditioning weather or heat, you've got to make sure that you get your customer, have your customer care in place and have that done.
Okay, so here's what we've learned. Because when she's come on, she's taught us. You want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Change your filter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was the takeaway.
Yes, that's
pretty
the
simple.
main
Call
thing.
for
Yes.
yearly maintenance.
That's
So
the main.
get that maintenance. That's
Yes.
the thing. Just
yeah,
that
right now,
prevents a
yeah,
lot of the
and a
issues
lot
that
of
come
these
up.
people that got water in their
Yes.
units because of the storm, they need to at least, if they don't have a maintenance in place, they need to get that system inspected.
Okay.
Because it could even, down the road cause them issues from having water in their system.
So Anita, how do we do that? Do we call you and say, look, we might have taken on water, please come inspect?
Yes,
Okay.
and we just set you up for an inspection.
Okay.
We can do an inspection for like $79.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah,
really
and we
very
can come out
reasonable,
there
yeah.
and we can just look at everything, make sure everything looks good, that maybe nothing inside rusted.
Is
You
that
talk
the
about water
problem?
being inside of your unit.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
like anything else. You know what I mean?
Oh, I tell you what, every time we talk, there's great takeaways. And that's sort of what I love. If people can leave with some information they can actually
Yeah.
use. And every time you're on, it's really great. We're going to be back. There's a lot more to come here on Girl Talk. Stay with us.